Hey everyone, welcome to the Edward Jones Chatting Cage. I'm Alexa Da, and this show is really fun because it's all about you, the fan. You get to ask our special guest today your questions, and you get to do that a couple of different ways. You're going to either hit me up on Twitter using hashtag Chatting Cage, or you're going to sign in below with the green button, or sign up to get in line to ask your question. And we're going to talk today to Cardinals first baseman Jose Martinez, who is standing by right now, excited to join us in the Chatting Cage. So let's go ahead and start with Jose. First of all, thank you so much for joining us, Jose. I know it's warm there in St. Louis, but I really appreciate you doing this. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm great. This is, it's special for me. I always wanted to be in this show, actually.
Good, I'm glad. Well, that's why we have you here today. And we have a bunch of people on Twitter using the hashtag Chatting Cage asking you questions. So let's go ahead and dive right in. This is from A. Haymond, who wants to know what was going through your mind when you took your first major league at bat.
I mean, it was pretty special. You know, all the stuff that I went through, and up and downs, and a little discussion with organizations and stuff and opportunities. But I think when I was there, I step out and I say, I mean, you here, you work hard for this, so you go out there and try to do your best. You're just trying to hit the ball and run to first base. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Just the basics. Keep it simple, right? And you've done that really well. This one on Twitter comes to us from Matt Phillips. Your father gave you a coffee-related nickname, and I see it's on your shirt right now. First of all, tell us about the nickname, and how do you drink your coffee?
I mean, it has to be hot, 100%. Like a cappuccino. We call it café con leche. We call it café con leche in Venezuela. But over there with my father and my grandpa, he loved coffee, so he just named all his sons as a coffee nickname. So we got cappuccino, we got decaf, we got like a little bit of everything in the family.
That's awesome. Do you have anything specifically that you like to eat while you drink coffee?
You have to be some like bread or a croissant or something like that. You have to be something with it, 100%.
Yeah, of course. You got to have something that goes with your coffee and pairs perfectly. So we have a fan here who's joining us, Jose. Hey, what's your question for Jose? And first of all, let's start with your name.
Hey, I'm Anthony, and I was wondering where your favorite place to eat in St. Louis is. I know the barbecue's really good out there.
Ooh. Actually, the barbecue is pretty good, but I like to go to Rook Chris. It's a restaurant right here in downtown. He had really good steaks too. So I love steaks and stuff. So I always go there whatever time that I have, I go there.
Jose, you and I are pretty much the same person because I like Ruth's Chris too. It's a delicious steak. You got to get it with a side of potatoes too, right? A little bit of cream spinach maybe.
100%, yeah, and the lobster voodoo. Don't forget about the lobster voodoo.
There you go. Best. See, you're on top of that. Your paycheck might help you out with that one a little bit more than mine, though. All right, this one is on Twitter from Simon J13. Let's talk about your approach at the plate, and if a young, hitter were to come to you and ask for advice, what would you say to him?
I think you have to have a really good base with your legs. I think that's the most important thing, and you see the ball travel through the catcher. I think that's gonna help you trust in your hands a lot, and other than that, you stay positive. You know, baseball is already hard, so you make it harder. It's gonna be impossible to be successful in this game.
Speaking of it being difficult, I know you had mentioned, coming back from injuries, and that had been something that, had been, really important for you to show and prove that, you could return from something like that. So as we are here in the Edward Jones Chatting Cage, this is a question from Tony Gaff, who said you injured your knee back in 2009. What did it mean to you specifically to be able to bounce back from that injury?
I mean, it was a long time. It was 2.5 years just going back and forth in training rooms, doctors and stuff, and rehabbing. But I think my family was a big part of that recovery because I just wanted to quit for my second when I had my second surgery, and I actually told my mom, I cannot handle it no more. It's a lot of mental stuff. I'm weak mental. I'm just cannot I cannot stay positive right now, but. All my family was there, and actually they always told me that everything's gonna be fine and you're gonna be great, even though you're not gonna make it or something. We're still gonna be here for you. So other than that, the next day I just started putting 150% in my rehab and everything. So I'm here, and I have to be really appreciate for the White Sox organization that actually gave me those times with a lot of patience on me because it was a lot of tough time over there.
it just goes to show, especially being from Venezuela, how much La Familia really means to you, right? And to ball players who have come from other countries. Let's talk about your father and the fact that he was somebody who influenced you. What did it mean to you to have him be a guidance for you?
I mean, the best. You know, actually, my father, he never told me nothing about hitting and stuff. He actually told me that I had to learn with watching players like Miguel Cabrera and all the stuff. As soon as Miguel Cabrera got to the big leagues, I remember him telling me like, "Hey, you need to watch that guy because he's gonna be good. He's gonna be the greatest hitter in baseball." So look at him, and I always watch his videos. And I mean, he's the best hitter out of Venezuela. I mean, Altuve is kind of good, but I think I still stick with Miguel Cabrera.
Yeah, Miguel Cabrera is pretty good. You got that right. Hey, we got a fan, Lou, here, who loves the Edward Jones chatting cage. She wants to talk to you, Jose.
Good afternoon, Miss Alexa Dot. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And to this great man, Jose Martinez. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing wonderful, sir. Thank you so much. You, without question, are the proud son. God bless your dad, so Carlos Martinez. I remember that highlight when he hit that home run off for Jose Canseco's head, and it went right over the wall. That was pretty cool. And in addition to that, I know not too long ago, you went through a process, understandably, before making it to the major leagues. And you made it. Your hero, your mom, she, told you to never give up. So getting to the question, humbly asking, sir, is that what is the advice that you would give to the inspiring athletes in the upcoming that are going through the process now that you just recently went through to overcome the adversity that reaches success, that's the air, to maintain faith in order of making it to the major leagues?
I think you're gonna have a lot of tough time in life, and baseball is really tough, man. And I mean, and like I said, I went in a lot of stuff and other situations, but I never say it is impossible, and that's why you gotta think over there. Even though you go 0 for 50 or something, if you got an uniform on, you're blessed to actually play this game because it's already hard. You know how many players are out of baseball right now that actually still have the chance, or they could have the chance of still playing, and they are actually hitting the ball or something. And for me, it just was showing up every day with the same smile, with the same faith, and you just go out there and play, trying to do my job to help the team win. You know, it's nothing else, and nothing like that I have to use regret on all those times. I just show up every day and I stay positive, and I said I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna make it. And good thing like Cardinals gave me the opportunity to play in the big leagues, and I'm just gonna do whatever I can to help this organization win.
Absolutely love that answer. Hey, Jose, that leads us to the Edward Jones question of the day. We're getting closer to the All-Star game, and I know the Cardinals Nation are out there voting for you in full force. What would it mean for you to go to the All-Star game?
I mean, it will be unbelievable, and I already appreciate what the fans are doing, and I see my name there in the first 5, and it was great. Even though I don't make it, I'm still gonna be great. I'm still gonna celebrate because there's big names there, and there's a lot of guys that actually are really good on first base. So for me, just see my name there is unbelievable. So I already say I'll have to be grateful for the fans, and I'm always gonna be thankful for you guys for the support, and whatever happened, I'm still gonna love you no matter. Thank you for everything that you're doing.
Yeah, and the hashtag is Vote Cafe Jr., which fits in perfectly, obviously, with your nickname. So hashtag Vote Cafe Jr. Get out there, Cardinals fans, to send Jose Martinez to the All-Star game. We got a fan for you, Jose. Hey, what's your name and what's your question?
Hi, I'm Peter. What's been the highlight of the season for you so far?
What'd you say?
What's been the highlight of your season so far for you?
I think actually happened recently. Actually, I hit my 26th home run in the big leagues, and actually passed my dad. He got 25, so it was pretty special. I got the ball and everything, so I think that's one of the best ones from just for now, because I know we're gonna go to the World Series and we're gonna win. That's gonna be the next one.
Oh, I love that. And yeah, we were having some fans here asking you about your home run. Martinez Hooked asked about that 26th home run, and also wanted to congratulate you on your baby girl. What's it like being a dad?
Oh, the best. This is my second one, and actually Matias and Alana, they my soul. They everything I got, and every time I go to the plate, I just use. "Hey, this is gonna be for you guys, and I'm gonna do everything I can to just make you guys better and make you guys secure. That's what I'm living for them, and I do everything I can to use for them to feel proud of me every day.
Oh, I absolutely love that. Hey, let's talk about some of your teammates, Jose. Here in the Edward Jones chatting cage, people are sending in questions about your teammates on Twitter. And this one comes to us from Jerry Brown. Do you think you could get hit a 100-mile-per-hour fastball from Jordan Hicks?
You know what? I'm trying to be humble 100% every day.
Sure.
But I think I hit 104 chopper. So.
There you go.
You know? But I think this is different, though. He's my teammate, and I still tell him that I don't want to face you.
Yeah, of course. That's the right answer, right? You let him know.
Nope.
That's not something that I'm interested in doing.
I just don't want to face you. You're okay. You're going to be a Cardinal for a long time, so perfect.
Yeah, there you go. So you don't have to, right? You don't have to worry about it. That's great.
Yeah, perfect.
Hey, so let's keep it going here on Twitter, talking about your teammates. Robert Walsh 91 said, "What's it like being teammates with Yadier Molina?"
I mean, I've been playing with a lot of people in my career, and I think one of the best teammates, persons, players, catchers that I never seen and never played with is Yadier Molina. I think he cared about his country, he cared about his family, he cared about his teammates, he cared about everybody around him, and it's an example of like how you're gonna be the greatest out there in the field. So for me, he's just like a brother for me because actually I invited him last year to Venezuela, and he didn't not even flinch to say yes. So he actually went there and helped like a lot of kids. We gave him some tips and stuff. So I think for a guy that is so much important, it does so much for the game, and I think it means a lot for me just watching him just in Venezuela, just hanging out. Even though we're going with a lot of stuff over there, he just went there and he felt like home. So he actually telling me that he wants to go again and still helping people over there. So I mean, he's one of a kind, and I wish he can play like 10 more years. And I mean, he's unbelievable. He's the best.
Do you believe he's a future Hall of Famer?
150%, no doubt.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. All right, we got another fan here in the Edward Jones chatting cage. What's your name and what's your question for Jose?
Hi, my name's Kira. I'm just curious, do you have a favorite ballpark outside of Busch Stadium, or is there a ballpark you haven't been to yet that you're excited to visit?
Actually, I'm gonna say I like to go to Cincinnati because I actually hit well there, so that's my favorite part. but I actually I knew I went to Fenway, I went to Yankee Stadium, so those stadiums are pretty special. There's a lot of people that I play there, and a lot of stars and the Yankees, Derek Jeter, and all the stuff. So you know that stuff to just visit stadiums and stuff and just take a picture and get them on your phone, and sometimes you like thinking on the stuff and the process that you actually what I was going through in the minor leagues, and you go there and just get you like more excited to go over there and play better and trying to help the team win. So I always happy to just be around here and get a uniform, and just whatever stadium I go, I will always feel happy because I'm here in the big leagues.
Yeah, and especially because you have a lot of Cardinals fans who support you not only there at home but on the road. It's pretty special to see. And they're going to vote for you in the All-Star Game to try and get you there to D.C. using the hashtag #VoteCafeJr. Hey, Jose, really appreciate you joining us today, and good luck this season, okay?
Me here.
Thank you. All right, and thank you to the fan for sending in all of those questions, whether it was on Twitter or live here in the Edward Jones chatting cage. Really appreciate it. Check the schedule on MLB.com. We've got plenty more chatting cages coming up this season. I'm Alexa Dat, and we'll see you there.